I've glowed up in terms of appearance. I've went from being extremely ugly to being pretty attractive. Now the thing is that our appearance basically represents our minds. And the thing that I've actually managed to do is to transform my mind, which transformed my actions, which transformed my looks. In this video, I want to talk about the reality of glowing up, not in terms of just putting a cream on your skin and getting a haircut, eating a bit less food for a long period of time. No, I want to talk about glowing up mentally, the reality of it. Because when I started my journey, my mind was a mess. I had so many negative beliefs about myself, about the world, and the main reason to why I've managed to make this transformation is because of the simple fact that I decided to focus a lot of my attention on changing my mind. There are basically three main things that I've changed. The first one is the willingness to change. Basically, discipline is not just doing the hard work when there is no motivation. Now, the lack of motivation is part of it, but it's not the only thing, because for us to actually be disciplined, we need to sacrifice the lower level of motivation for a higher one. It is the sacrifice part. It is going to that workout that gives us, that fulfills for us the higher level of motivation, the higher level of desire for a long-term outcome, and sacrificing the lower level of desires for instant gratification, which is probably most likely bad for us. The first thing when it comes to our minds is to go from not wanting the long-term outcome which is good for us, which we know that is good for us, because a lot of people, even you might be like that. They want to get in shape, but they don't really want it. What do I mean? They think that getting in shape will make them healthier, but they don't realize what being healthy is, and they don't realize what are the long-term consequences of being unhealthy. Think about it like this: there are those fat guys that say it would be nice if I were lean. You probably know them, but they never take the first step. They never try to get lean. They never try to get in shape. It's because they don't realize how much better it will actually be. When they start, they just feel all of that pain from working out, and the desire that they have is not strong enough for them to actually endure that pain, and they quit. The first step is to realize if you actually want it, and if you don't really want it, you need to practically think about your current situation and think about the goal, associate more positive stuff with that goal. So let's say getting in shape, associate the fulfillment of the need of sexual intimacy. You will get higher quality women because you will be more attractive, harder in your mind, your personality will change towards the positive, and all of that stuff will happen to you. And that's the kind of desires that we all want to fulfill: fucking sexual intimacy, health, living longer, being stronger in our minds, more disciplined. These are all needs, desires that we want to fulfill as men. Associate them with your goal and make that work in your mind the things that progresses you towards the right direction. Now the second thing. Once you desire that thing, there is one huge obstacle. It is limiting beliefs. There are three types of them. The first one is about yourself, your ability to do that. So let's say that you want to get in shape, right? You have never gotten in shape. You have never proved to yourself that you are he who is capable of getting in shape, which means that doubt will creep in by default. When I started my journey, I had a bunch of doubt. The way to cope with that doubt is to start, to force yourself to start, to continue and go each time that you need to with discipline until you start to see some results, and then force yourself to see those results as much as possible. What do I mean? When I started my journey, I went to those workouts, I ate less, I went to those walks for 30 minutes every morning, and at the first weeks I saw no progress, no results, no signs of being on the right direction, and it was depressing as fuck. Because of that, I needed to keep going anyways. I needed to just go and go and go and go and feel all of that pain anyways. But then when I saw the results, when they came, I looked at them, and at first I was a bit happy, and then I looked at them again, and again and again and over again, and with enough time I built proof that I am capable of making progress to make the transition between X to a better Y, and I convinced myself, brainwashed myself, to believe that I can get my desired outcome, which was at the time getting a 6-pack abs. So I will show it to you, fucking having a visible 6-pack abs, which I've achieved. And there are 2 more tools for doing that. They are a bit cringe, but to some extent, right, not a huge one. They will help you to be less doubtful. The first one is affirmations, you just shouting in the mirror, I can get in shape, and I'm proud of that. So you say what you want to believe in, and then you associate an emotion with it. That's what works for me. And then the second way is visualizations. Have a clear picture in mind of the guy who has achieved this goal, how he looks like, how he feels like, what is his existence in this world, how it feels like, and then imagine yourself being that guy and associate some emotions with it again, because our subconscious mind operates most of the times based on emotions. The second type of beliefs are the ones about the vehicle that you are using. What is the vehicle? Is basically the method in which you try to get in shape, which is probably, if you are like most pretty smart men, is resistance training and a calorie deficit. Trust them, bro. Just trust the process. I can sit here and tell you that it works, I can show you a bunch of studies, proof, but just trust this process, bro. Resistance training, if you train pretty hard and you are on a pretty decent plan, like full body, upper lower, or push-pull legs, or even the bro split, and you stick to it, and you eat on a calorie deficit, if you do all of these things, you will get in shape. And the third type of belief is the ones about the world holding you back. I hate those beliefs because these are basically the beliefs that makes you a victim. I hate them, fucking dumb beliefs. The way to overcome them is to ignore them. Our minds are malleable, and because of that, if we ignore those beliefs and we try to implant new positive beliefs, the antithesis of those beliefs. So if you think that you can't get in shape because the world tries to hold you back, big pharma makes food that makes you fat, just implant the antithesis of those beliefs in your mind. When you think like that, just straight up say to yourself, let's say big pharma are trying to get me fat, say to yourself, modern technology is designed to make me leaner. And then see proof, modern low-calorie foods that are designed to make you leaner, which can make you leaner by default. And that's basically what you need to do each time that you get those negative beliefs about the world trying to hold you back. Now the third part of the mind is the expectations. Because you might think that getting that result is really fun, and you think that you are going to suffer through the journey, that's what I thought. But you don't realize how hard it really is. You see all of those men get those results, you see me as the guy who got those results, and you think that it is fucking easy. It's hard. It's way harder than you might think. The third part of the mind is to just accept it as being hard. And when you will go through that hardship, remember that quitting is the worst thing that you can do, and you will regret it a lot. So just don't quit, trust the process, embrace the process, and go through pain, because on the other side, that's the best thing about this transformation. You will go and you will be a way stronger in your mind version of yourself. And the first bonus thing is education. The way to educate yourself is to acknowledge that you don't know everything, and learning is the best thing that you can do in order to make more gains faster. So with training, with doing the things that you think are good right now, also go and educate yourself about the topic, watch videos, read books, and by doing so, you will get better in terms of your knowledge, and when your knowledge is better, you take the better actions and you get more results. If you enjoyed this video and you want me to make more longer videos like this one, fucking without the 3 ways to get jacked, just me sharing my knowledge, you can write me a nice comment, or else like and subscribe, that's a great way to show it to me. If you didn't enjoy this video, then I'm just a man, I might be wrong, I don't know. I continuously educate myself and get better. I will probably change my mind on something, maybe, right? That's it.